Hey Virgos, welcome back to Zen in the Void. I just want to point out that the time right now in LA is 11:11, and I had to restart this video maybe like 3 times because I kept getting like pulled in different directions, and it's leading me into my announcements. I have really important announcements for you guys to make, and it's regarding me reading on YouTube. Okay, so first of all, I'll only be reading for you guys for the rest of the year. I will not be reading for Sagittarius or any other sign. My purpose work is changing. I'm doing a lot more purpose work in real life than online. And I think that my community is going a little bit more offline, and I'll let you guys know what the changes are because you still will be receiving reads once a week at least from me, and I'll be doing a lot more um, other things. And if you guys want to connect with me on Instagram, I will be having different ways that we can keep our community obviously going and getting reads out for you guys and doing personal readings and things like that. But YouTube for me will be a lot different. So essentially, I'll only be reading for Virgo when I do reads on YouTube, but it won't be as much as before. And yeah, it's changing for me. So I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna jump into the reading. Okay, this reading is for mid-December, the rest of December. Okay, until 2021. So let's see what you guys got. I'm going to be asking specific questions as we go. I'm seeing this Queen of Swords. I feel like you guys are still protecting your heart. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a third party situation right now in love. And I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Shit happens. I see the Star card. So I feel like it's crazy. I can't make this shit up. I cut the deck literally to the Queen of Swords again in this Star card. So if you guys are not dealing with the air sign or an Aquarius or any air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or guys, this is coming through really strong. So you could be very logical right now in regards to love. Maybe you're trying to make sure to get yourself rejuvenated in life, and you're making sure to protect your heart in all that you do. But you have a lot of air energy coming through right now for you Virgos. So I just want to point that out. So let's get into it. I'm very excited that I'm only reading for you guys because I have my energy has been getting, I put it on myself, and I'm putting it on so many different things. So one thing I realize is that I just cannot pour into YouTube the way that I want it to. But if I am, I'm going to only pour into Virgos. And I'm happy with that. Okay, so yeah, the first card out is this Princess of Swords. You guys have been getting this almost every single read. It just flew out on its own. So there's all this air energy for you guys. I feel like you guys are just very much so in your logical left brain. I feel like you guys are just trying to do things that make the most sense. You're trying to make sure that logical feels good for you guys, Virgo. I feel like you guys just, as long as you're doing something in a way that makes sense or that is logical, you feel comfortable there. I'm not telling anybody to rest in their comfort zone. All I'm saying is that you have a lot of mental energy happening for you right now, Virgos, and that's why you're working on your mental body, because you're like, look, this Princess of Swords is about being curious, okay? Being restless, all this mental energy, overthinking. I don't want to say overthinking. It's not overthinking. I feel like overthinking gets a bad rap. I feel like overthinking is only negative when it's harming you and causing you to self-sabotage and things like that. But I feel like you guys just think a lot, and that's just what you like to do. You like to think. You like to spend time in your mind and observing your thoughts. But this is less of a meditative in observing your thoughts and more of like a lots of mental things going on. I feel like I just saw a vision of someone organizing their mental space. So I feel like so much is going on for you mentally, Virgos, that you're just trying to compartmentalize everything and figure out how to deal with it. Okay, so you have lots of restless mental energy in the recent past. So something in your life could be causing you to overthink or just have a lot of thoughts. Your mind is being occupied quite a lot. You guys might need a lot more meditation. I feel like you know that. I feel like you're trying to make sure you get mental rest as much as possible. So good for you, Virgos. All right, let's see what else is coming out for past energy. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Wow, this is interesting. I'm just going to take it. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to take it because I was told that I can. So we have this Empress card coming out next for past energy. So the Empress is the Okay, so every time I come to the Empress, it's so funny because I be having a hard time describing the Empress because I just feel like she's so, this energy, this feminine energy is just so fertile. It's fertile, it's nurturing. The Empress energy is like, yeah, it's just motherhood, you know, fertile, natural. It's all things giving birth and healthy. It's like this energy is the fertile soil. It is the fertile womb that is ready to produce things. Okay, so I feel like you're very mentally restless, Virgos, and guys are very fertile right now. You're in a very nurturing space. You're like the garden that everybody wants to come eat from. Your garden has the best fruits and the best produce and the best harvest, and everyone wants to come and grab an apple off your tree. Everybody wants to come grab carrots from your soil. Everyone wants to come eat from your garden, Virgo. And yeah, in the recent past, you guys are just very, very nurturing and very fertile. That's the best way I can put it. You have trickery here. Someone around you is doing some trickery. I feel like someone is trying to control you, Virgo, because you're so nurturing, because you're so fertile. There's lots of entities around you who want to control your energy and control your place in their lives, maybe control things that you do. But there's a lot of trickery and deception here with this Magician card in reverse. Someone's trying to get you out of your power. They're trying to gank you out of your power. Okay, this was recent energy, recent past energy. So I feel like you have been dealing a lot with people who want to do this to you, Virgo, and that's why your mental body is so hectic, because you're like trying to figure out who is tricking you and who is being honest with you about things. Someone could be also doing magic on you, trying to maybe I just heard sex magic. Someone could be trying to do sex magic on you. Someone could be putting things in your food, things like that. I don't want to scare anybody. Please don't freak out. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? If this is not your read, do not make it fit for you, okay? And if you know you're not dealing with people who do this type of stuff, or possibly just don't start getting paranoid, because that makes no sense, okay? So watch out for the possible trickery, okay, guys? And make sure that you are, getting the rest that you need, I guess. But anyways, in the present energy, this is very interesting to me. We have this Ace of Cups in reverse. In the present, okay, I feel like someone is basically taking your sweet water, okay? That may sound weird for those who don't understand what water represents, okay? In a metaphysical sense, in a what's the word I'm looking for? In a magical spiritual sense, okay? Water is like spirit, okay? Water is a very pure natural element, and it's cleansing, it's refreshing, it gives life, it helps things to grow, okay? It moves things, it shakes things, it changes in shape and in form, okay? So water is like spirit, okay? Water is very much so like spirit in that it renews us and refreshes things, right? So because it's in the reverse, it's letting us know that your water, your emotion, your spirit, okay, things that represent that in your life, it's in the reverse, which means that you could have some type of emotional loss, Virgos. I feel like you guys may have lost someone recently that you really liked. Maybe this person was trying to manipulate you, okay? Manipulate you and control you, and you lost them, and it's very emotional for someone, okay? This is very specific and very clear, to be quite honest. This is also about blocked creativity and feeling empty, okay? So there's people around you, Virgos, who are trying to just drink all your water up, honey. They're trying to drink the whole chalice of water. They're not trying to leave you any drops, okay? And that's got you feeling emotionally very stunned and very much so, dealing with grief and emotional loss because of that. And it's blocking your creativity as well, because when someone is doing sex magic on you or trying to manipulate you and just get you to pour into them so much, it empties you out, okay? So be on the lookout for people who want to drain you, Virgos. That's something that you are going through right now in the present, which is actually pretty insane. Great Spirit, please give us more for the Virgos who watch my channel, please. Let's see what else is happening for them in the present. Wow, you got this 10 of Cups, Virgo. this is crazy to me. This is amazing to me. And this is why you are so amazing of a sign, okay? Because you have so much good karma, okay? You guys have to be, I just get that you guys are so tapped into spirit. You're so abundant. That's why people keep robbing you of your water. Okay, they're like, okay, Virgo, they're gonna be okay. At the end of the day, they're gonna keep getting refilled. Their water, they're a well. You're a well, Virgo. You are a well. People keep trying to drink all your water because they know you're the well. They know you're the ocean. They know that you're never going to go without water. So that's why they keep taking it from you. Not saying that that's okay. Okay. It's not okay. However, you have your 10 of cups. This is this card in the middle of the spread. This is you. This everything around this card is being affected by this 10 of cups that you experience, Virgo. You are always satiated. You are always full. You are always happy. You are always abundant because you are, most of you are tapped into spirit. That's why you're coming to my channel watching these videos, because you are tapped into God, source spirit, who fills you up with water, who fills you up with spirit and in all things abundant, okay? And all things emotionally happy. You are emotionally fulfilled. Oh my God, I'm getting the most amazing vibes from this card. Oh my God. I just got to pause, take a deep breath, and rub it for a second. Okay, honey, period. Okay, I'm happy. I love this. They keep taking your water, Virgo, but they don't know that you're full. They don't know that you are the well, you are the ocean. Maybe they do know. That's why they keep doing it, okay? After that, in the present energy, we have the Prince of Wands, okay? I just saw 1111 again. So I feel like you guys could be dealing with a lot of soulmates. A lot of soulmates are coming to your life. And I've just got the vision of like these like zombies like coming towards you, okay? Coming at you like, hey, Virgo, we need your light. We need your water. Heal us, please. But instead of just asking you, okay, Virgos, it seems like people are just trying to take it from you, okay? You got to put those boundaries up. So if some of you need to work on boundaries, please do so, Virgos. You heal at your own discretion, at your own leisure, okay? Don't let anyone finesse healing out of you, okay? Don't allow people to do that to you, okay? The Prince of Wands, obviously, this is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. This is about being a leader, okay? You are a leader, Virgo. You see the bigger picture. You are like Jesus leading. You know, I don't want to say like Jesus. Some people get offended by that. It's not that big of a deal. But you are that shepherd that are leading the sheep, Virgo. You are the shepherd. You are. Okay, you have a heart of a lion. You are the one who overcomes challenges. You are the one who is honest and integral, and you are always trying to grow and evolve in a positive sense, okay? You're always going upward. You're always filled to the brim with water and with a spirit and purity, and people want to feast on that, okay? At this time in the rest of December, all the way up the 21st, everyone knows about the Great Conjunction. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? We're all ascending. There's a spiritual rapture in that. We are all evolving into our super selves, right? And people want you to show them how to do so, Virgo. So it's up to you to figure out how to do that, okay? I was shuffling this card and these evolution cards, and Inspire is the one that kept coming out at the top of the deck. So I feel like, Virgo, it's hard sometimes being in the position of the leader and the one who is meant to inspire everyone and the shepherd, but that is your purpose. That's what you're here for. So that's why you have to make sure that you are full and that you are taking care of yourself. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm adjusting adjusting social media and YouTube and Reads the way that I am, right? Because I know that I have to really be very particular about how I do my healing for the rest of the year, because I want it to be as effective as possible. What you don't want, Virgos, and I'm sorry I'm on a tangent, but I feel like y'all can get with this, all right? You don't want 3 people in your life, 3 soulmates, sucking you dry of all your energy when you can be helping hundreds of people or larger numbers of people. Even if you are just helping specific people, you want spirit, God, source spirit, to guide you on what you're supposed to do. You don't want to be in a situation where someone is just being a parasite to you, okay, and you're their host, okay? We're not doing that, okay? We're not doing parasitic energy. We're not feeding demons who don't actually want to evolve, that just want an energy source, okay? I'm going to do more. This is also on another note, but this is important information. That's why I'm sharing it, okay? I don't waste anybody's time, okay? I'm a Virgo. I'm efficient, okay? But I will be doing more Ascension 101 videos for YouTube, and I'm going to be posting them on Instagram, because that is another thing that I feel like my attention should be going towards as much. It won't be fancy editing and all that. It'll just be me giving y'all the tea, okay? Because I have a lot of people, a lot of people in my inboxes, my DMs, asking me, hey, Zen, what do you think about the Great Conjunction? What do you think about the eclipses? What do you think about the full moon? What do you think about the rest of the year? This is how I'm going to get the information out, because I do not have the energy to tell everyone individually, so I'm going to tell everyone in a group setting. So we're going to move on from that. Okay. Anyways, you guys are the leader. You're seeing the bigger picture. People are trying to take your water, but you are full. Okay. You're never empty. Okay. That's where you are in the present. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for the future energy. Wow. Okay. Let's get one more. Let's get one more for my viewers, please, Great Spirit. For the Void community, please. Okay, I'm going to put those back. Actually, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. You got 2 5s here. So I knew that that was coming. You guys are going to go through big changes. That Spirit is going to be guiding you too. Okay, you got the Aeon coming out first. So I feel like in the near future, a lot of you are going to go through a very big awakening, a reckoning. Hopefully it's because you watched this video. But either way it goes, no matter how it's coming to you, you're going to be awakening on every level. Your earth self, your cosmic self, your higher self is going to be going through an awakening, a clarity about what is going on in your life, how to protect yourself, how to ground yourself, and to stop letting people rob you of your energy. You have this 5 of Cups here about disappointment, Virgo. So you're going to lose a lot of people. You're going to lose a lot of things. It's going to disappoint you. It's going to be hurtful, okay, to move away from certain situations. But it's important that you do so that you can do your purpose work and that you can help the people who deserve your help, okay, deserve your time and your efforts and who are actually benefiting from that, okay? Because that's why I said you guys don't want to be a host for a parasite, because they don't want to get better. They just want to feed off of someone, okay? They don't want to evolve, okay? So make sure you're helping people who want to evolve and who want to be helped and who appreciate that help, okay? But anyways, you're going to go through a lot of loss and grief and self-pity a little bit, Virgos, and that's okay, because you are fertile. You are fertile. You are fertile energy, okay? You're full of water. You're full of spirit, okay? And then you're going to realize in the near future that there's changes that you have to make so that you are being very efficient in how you deal with things and how you do your work and get what you need in life, right? So you're gonna go through lots of grief and lots of loss, because you're gonna realize, like, damn, I wanted to be here for so-and-so. I wanted to be here for this job. Like, if I can give you an example, I'm grieving the fact that I can't do YouTube the way that I was before. I really enjoyed it, but I have to move on. These are big changes, and look how cool that is. You can't make this stuff up. You got 2 5s. Spirit says big changes for you, Virgo. We're going through changes. You guys have to go with the flow. You guys have to allow Spirit to take you where you're meant to go as far as your purpose work, okay? So if Spirit wants you to go across the country, okay, to train on how to do different spiritual motifs and how to be a healer and things like that, you must go. You must travel. If Spirit wants you to stop doing YouTube or stop doing Instagram or whatever it is that you're doing and to do something else, make sure that you're allowing those changes to occur, okay? And then you have the world open to you. Spirit says, come on, let me take you through some endings and some new beginnings, because the world is your oyster. I have so much for you, Virgo. I have so much. So it's time for you to move, Virgo, and to come into what it is that you need to be doing on a higher level. You guys are being called to do things in a different way, on a higher level, and I think that's the most important thing here that I can say in this entire reading. Then you have the 5 of Swords here, which is a bonus future card which Spirit wanted you to have, and this card is about defeat, okay? This card, it says it's about defeat actually, but in the upright, it's a little different actually. Let me see. So this 5 of Swords, okay, this is about win at all costs. This is my sneaky win at all costs card, okay? This card is about just wanting to win at all costs. Like, anything that you must do to succeed, that's what you will do. Spirit does not encourage this energy, okay? I'm not a person who likes to label things bad or good, but my whole thing is this, right? If you are destined for greatness and everything that you are doing is meant to be great at the end of the day, there's nothing that you have to do that you need to make yourself do to succeed. There's no reason to have an unbridled ambition. There's no reason for you to be, an example of that is people who want to come into the music industry, right? So they might sell their soul. They might sign a contract that gives away all their rights to their creative work and their bodies and their time and their energy, right? Just because they want that spot, just because they want that, even though it go against themselves. So what you don't want to do is get in this mental energy where you're like, look, I have to succeed at all costs, so that means I have to do anything. And you don't have to do that, Virgos, because you're being led by spirit. You're being led by your purpose, by your destiny. So there's no need to be sneaky or feel like I gotta win at all costs. Okay, don't get there. Some of you will be tempted to say, oh, I gotta make money by any means necessary. Oh, I gotta be successful by any means necessary. So you're gonna cut off people and do all this crazy stuff. No, just ask spirit to guide you. That's all you have to do. There's no need for you to be defeated. Okay, I'm gonna pull a clarifier for this actually, because I'm just curious to know why is this card here, Great Spirit? The Five of Swords. Why is this here? Why is this here, please, Great Spirit? Okay, so what I got is, well, what we got is, damn, this is super crazy, actually. So we got the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? We have the Lover's card in reverse, and then we have Lust in the upright, okay? So what this is telling me, and I'm going to just take a moment so that I can really process what I'm saying before I'm saying it, because Spirit is telling me, honey, that this is a very important message right now. I feel it all in my chest. I feel like some of you are lovesick, or you're lovesick right now because you were giving into some type of love situation and then it ended up being one-sided. And I feel like that's got you sick right now. Okay, so for some of you out there, right, a love situation that you have come into contact with has gone one-sided. Okay, there's one person doing work. Okay, there's disharmony. The feelings are not mutual. Someone's not feeling the same as the other person. It's just lust. Okay, for anybody here who's wondering about their love relationship and if it is it lust, do they really care? It's lust. It's lust. Okay, I hate to say it like that, but it's lust. It just is what it is. And I feel like some of you are in a space where you're just trying to do anything to make it work. Okay, I just saw 2121, so please look up 2121 but look up that angel number 2121 and see what messages have for you. I'm gonna look it up because I want to know. But this partnership you're in is starting to be one-sided, okay? For whatever reason. It's so many reasons. It doesn't always have to do with you. You're not always the bad guy. You're not always the sore thumb. Sometimes it's just a person cannot offer you what you need. Sometimes people cannot give you what you need, okay? So, yeah, you're seeing the clarity and the truth in a situation, the cause and effect, okay? There is this ability, there's this energy of wanting to live life to the fullest. So this person may just want to live life to the fullest. Maybe that's the only reason they want to be around you, Virgo, is because they want to just experience goodness with you. They don't really care for you the way that you care for them, and that's okay. Sometimes people just don't know how to love or know how to reciprocate things, and that's okay, Virgo. Spirit wants you to know that there is no right choice here. You feel like you're confused. You feel like, you know, either being with this person, you know it's not going to be good. Not being with this person is going to suck. But one thing you do know is that the feelings are one-sided. And, yeah, it's lust. Someone has more lust than love for you. And, you know, that's just how it is. I'm sorry to say that. Like I said, I'm just feeling a heart sickness, like in my stomach and in my heart. And I hate that. I hate that you guys have to always go through that, Virgos. I know that that's something we go through quite often. But you got to understand, when you're so great, you know, it's hard. It's really hard. It's a gift and a curse, honestly. Let's get some evolution cards for you guys. We're not going to stay there too long. Okay? Evolution cards for you guys. Evolution cards. Let's see what Virgos. What we have, Spirit, for Virgos. What do you want them to know? Okay, whoa, wow, that's interesting. Let's get one. Oh, okay. I was gonna say one more or two, but you guys got many, and that's fine because I'm only pouring into Virgos anyways. Wow, you guys got five. Spirit says big changes, big changes for you. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, guys, I can't make this shit up. First card out is love. Love. How will I fill my heart today? Love yourself. Make sure that you are giving yourself the love that you need, and make sure that everyone around you is giving you the love that you deserve, okay? Don't let anybody not love you correctly, okay? True love starts in a heart that is loved by its owner. So you cannot get true love until you truly love yourself, because until we love ourselves, you don't really know exactly what love feels like, okay? I'll give you a quick example. I love myself. I make sure that I don't pour into anybody until I pour into myself first. I don't allow myself, I love drinking, y'all. I love wine. I love enjoying myself some spirits, right? I don't allow myself to enjoy those spirits until I take care of my health, because I know that if I don't take care of my health, I'm gonna feel icky after I drink. So I don't like that. I love myself and I don't want myself to feel icky. So that's just an example of just the way that I love myself, okay? And I don't put myself in situations where people don't love me back, because that hurts my heart, and I don't like when my heart hurts, okay? Then you have blossom. You blossom when you use your talents to do something you love. So you should use your love and the energy and the water, the spirit that you have within yourself to do things that you love. Allow yourself to blossom. Allow yourself to go to the spaces that need you, okay? Allow your water to trickle into spaces that deserve your water, okay? That will, you can't water, guys, and I cannot stress this enough, you cannot water barren seeds, barren soil. Some soil is just not, it cannot produce fruit. You could water it all day, but it won't grow anything because it's toxic. It needs to be purified, okay? Find the soil that is worth you pouring into, so that your harvest can blossom, okay? Allow yourself to blossom. Go where you are appreciated and loved, okay? Journey. Your journey is measured through the appreciation of each step. So you should be appreciated every step you take. You should appreciate every step that you take. How will I enjoy each step of my journey today? Enjoy the journey. It's a journey, Virgos. Allow life to carry you. Do not allow yourself to be stuck for no unrequited love, okay? For someone who just lusts after you. Guys, allow spirit to take you where you need to go, okay? Pleasure is found in appreciating the simple things in life. How will I find pleasure today? Simple pleasures. Guys, I love pleasure, okay? Sometimes I think it's interesting with this lust card coming up as well, but sex and physical pleasures aren't the only pleasures that we can have. Something that is very pleasurable to me is waking up in the morning and seeing the sunrise, okay? Watching the sky change colors as the hours go by. Spending time with my dog, my new doggy, my new puppy, eating good food, watching someone smile, watching someone enjoy a surprise, okay? There's so many things that bring us pleasure. Allow yourself to explore that, Virgos. You guys deserve so much pleasure, and not just in the form of sex. Don't let someone just give you pleasure by giving you sex. Like, you deserve so much more than that. Then you have boundaries. Boundaries are a gift that create clarity for yourself and everyone. Boundaries are so important, guys. It helps us understand how we need to be treated. It helps others understand how to treat us. You wouldn't buy a game system and just start fucking pressing buttons and plugging shit into the wrong holes. No, you got to read the boundaries, the rules, the boundaries that allow you to know how to take care of that system and how to use it correctly, okay? Boundaries are important. I say that because sometimes people value materials more than they value people, and they don't care about having boundaries with people, but they'll have boundaries with their possessions. They'll have boundaries with what they do with their clothes. They don't like sitting on dirty things with their clothes. They don't like putting water on their damn phone or on their electrical devices. So if you could take care of a possession, you should be able to take care of humans in the same way. Have boundaries. How will I determine and set a clear boundary today? Set boundaries. Guys, I just want to share this before I end this reading. I love practicing ways to set boundaries in very small ways. I tell people, I'm done talking for today, or I'm going to call you back. Sometimes you have to be the one. You could find ways to just practice saying no, practice saying yes, and don't explain yourself. I know it feels weird, but just do it. It doesn't mean that you're heartless. It doesn't mean that you don't care. Just because you're a healer doesn't mean that you have to just let everyone come ravage you and like take all your energy and just take from you. No, you are the one to say, here, you get this, you get this. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Here you go. You're welcome. I don't give after 8 o'clock. I don't give before 8 a.m. After I give this much, I'm done giving. After I talk this much or listen to this much, I'm done listening. I'm sorry, that's all the energy that I have today. But I wish you the best. You can still give love and give boundaries, because loving people and being loving, boundaries are love, okay? I just told this to a friend the other day with their children, but I was just telling them, like, give them boundaries. My mom didn't give me the best boundaries growing up, and I wish she did, because I put myself in a lot of situations where I kind of I went through a lot of biting the hand that feeds me, okay, through my life. And I'm like, once I learned boundaries and how to be just more grateful and how to share and all these wonderful fucking things, I was just like, damn, like I wish I had boundaries my whole life because I want to know how to treat people. I want to treat people the way they deserve so that I can always, you know, be in a good space and appreciate who's loving me and loving people the way they deserve to be loved. And it's just this endless cycle of just love. Oh my God, I feel so full. That's all I have for you.